Have you ever been sitting in your house, in the dark, watching a horror film, and all of a sudden, the scene on the TV goes dark, the music starts to rise, you can feel your heartbeat getting progressively faster, and you can taste the iron in your mouth, and just as the music is about to peak and climax, it disappears. And all that tension goes with it. Something went wrong within the scene. Something. You don't know what, but something went wrong. And it broke that immersion. And you realise that you're just sitting on your sofa, watching a film, plastered in Dorito dust. Sound design.
So many films love to use amazing camera techniques that just astound viewers, but they always seem to neglect the most important, well, at least one of the most important things, and that is
sound design. Sound design is one of the most important, if not the most important, aspect of your film. And that is because it is 50% of what you watch. For example, if the pixels on your screen started to go a little bit blurry because your internet was just slightly out, you'd persevere most likely. You'd most likely keep watching it because you want to know what it was. You can see what is going on. But if my voice started not matching with the lips that I am moving, you'd click off because the audio is just not correct. And with bad audio, your brain automatically just wants to switch off. As you probably just realised with the previous scene, the muffled audio due to being behind glass just didn't appeal to your auditory senses. And this is why sound and music is some of the most important aspects when creating a film. So, what was wrong with that scene? Well, there was a few things. There was no music building up the scene. No intentions to what the character was doing. Whilst it was obvious that the character's intentions may not have been all good, if there was a certain music choice, it could quite easily have changed the way we view the character. Secondly, there were no sound effects. Now, it may just seem like the small things, but I'm going to play that scene again with some added effects and music. You could be the judge on which scene you thought was better. Now what I've changed here may just be a few small things, such as adding rising, tense music that suits the scene, adding a beat each time a significant event happens, i.e. his feet hitting the floor, the extreme close-up of him looking around, and then finally the lock-picking aspect and the door opening at the end. It all adds to this certain tone of the film itself. On top of the layer of music, we've also added some sound effects. So the feet landing on the concrete, the wind blowing through the trees, the knife cracking through the individual locks, even down to the clock ticking in the living room. Granted, it may seem like small additives, but it all makes a vast difference. One tip that I have to convey is the use of room noise. Now, room noise is essentially just setting your camera up in the desired area of a shoot, whether that be a room, could be a back garden, that could be anywhere. Just pressing record and letting your audio soak in the ambient noise. Ooh, toast is ready. By doing this, it means that even if you want to change the location of the scene in the same room, it won't affect the audio perspective. So say if one shot you hear 3 clocks ticking, and the next for some reason it's just slightly out of time and it's mismatched and it just doesn't sound right, it sounds a lot better to have that ambient noise in the background, so you always have a little piece to work with. So just remember, if you want to make a good film, do not neglect the sound design. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe to keep up to date with the Fully Focused family. And while you're here, why not put a comment down below of what you might want to see next. Go follow me on Instagram. I do polls weekly to try and do these new Fully Focused lessons. Probably gonna do 1 per week now. But anyway, hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next shoot. So yeah. Bye.